Hello and welcome to another episode of the Super Cyclone Challenge. We're well into our series now. This is episode 5 of this particular stint. I think we are running 6 episodes on this Super Cyclone Challenge series, and of course we're doing 1 or 2 specials at the end of the hurricane season and probably during the festive period as well, just for fun games with our team. But this is competitive tonight, or at least competing against our computerized question sheet. My name's Nathan Foy, here in our studio once again, and joining me tonight is someone new. I'm joined by Jeremy. Hi there.
Hi.
How you doing? You're joining us up there in Canada, where it isn't particularly tropical.
Good. Yeah. It's pretty cold here.
Oh yeah? What's your temperature right now?
I think it's about 7 degrees outside, so that's not bad.
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Yeah, Celsius.
Degrees C, that's not too bad. It's actually colder here back in the good old UK. -2 right now. Good lord. We're in a bit of a cold
wow.
snap, but I think there's one headed your way too, right?
Yes, very soon.
So tell us a little bit about the world of Jeremy. How did you get into tropics? Is tropics your main field?
Some of my interests, my number one interest would be ornithology, so the study of birds.
Wow.
And that brought me into weather once I started to realize how bird migration can be affected by weather. So sometime about a year ago, I looked at hurricanes and I realized that they move birds, and then I started to realize how cool hurricane that they're always happening. So
And sometimes you hear about these stories with these really major hurricanes where they talk about there's flocks of birds in the center that get stuck.
yeah.
I've always trying to figure out how are they trapped in the hurricane from when they're forming and they're just there all the time, or did they get sucked in when it was strong? Do you know?
So sometimes when it's strong, they'll get sucked in because they can't fly much in those strong rain clouds. So they just kind of glide with the winds, and then it kind of brings them in the eye, and then they're just trapped.
That's fascinating stuff. I actually didn't know the answer to that, so thank you for enlightening. I mean, I learned a little something here tonight, so there we go. All right then, well, we've got the quickfire round, of course, which starts the game, and that will get you however many lives you can acquire, and obviously the more the merrier, and then we enter the actual question phase. Now, I'm just going to get a timer up and running here. Why do I always forget to do this before I start the stream? I will be just a jiffy with this, and we're going to be giving it a 10-second timer on how many of the following things you can get. All will become clear in a moment. Okay then, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, best of luck. I would like you to list me as many as possible Japanese typhoons in the last 10 years.
Typhoon Shanshan was this year. Typhoon... Oh no. I just know Typhoon Doksuri, Vera...
No. We lost it.
Ah,
We got the one. We got Shanshan.
That's the only one I can remember.
We managed to get one. Shanshan, of course, this year, not the easiest of ones that, but there were a lot that struck Japan in the last 10 years. I'll reel off the list here. You might feel a bit bad about this. Bibinka, Cimarron, Faxai, Francisco, Goni, Hagibis, Haishen, Hinamnor, Jebi, Jongdari, Lan times 2 lands, Lekima, Malakas, Maria, Muifa, Namthia, Namadol, Noru, Praparuna, Saola, and Trami, along with Shanshan. Good lord.
I knew a few of those, but not many.
We got a precious one, so you're going to have to make good on this one. With all that in mind then, what's your target tonight?
Well, I'm hoping for at least hurricane status.
That's going to be an ask. That is going to be an ask. Obviously, sincerely hope you do well. But it might be difficult. Some people have done it though, so we'll do our best. All right then, if you're ready, let's sail on over to question 1. where we will get to 20 miles per hour. And of course, that mile per hour tree equals a similar cash prize in terms of those numbers. So anything's better than nothing, and you can walk away at any time with that one life. You might have to be on your toes if you're struggling. Okay,
Yes.
here we go. Which of these vehicles first encountered tropical cyclones? Was it planes, ships, cars, or hot air balloon?
I would say ships. Final answer.
Sounds right to me. That is the right answer for 20 miles an hour. That's right.
That makes more sense to me.
Yeah, ships first encountered hurricanes in 1494, but they were around in ancient times, of course. Planes, cars, hot air balloon, all invented much later on. All right, here comes the next question. What happens to particularly impactful storm names after the season is over? Is it internment, detainment, graduation, or retirement?
Retirement. Final answer.
Final answer. You got it. It's 30 miles per hour. Hooray. Everyone's happy about that now. Here comes question number 3 with that precious one life. 25 miles per hour. 30 miles per hour. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. You can walk like Lucas did last time at 30 miles per hour. First person to ever do that, by the way. Or you can keep going for 35. Here we go. In 2001, Hurricane Michelle made a major hurricane landfall on which island? Is it Cuba, Fiji, Hawaii, or Samoa? Hurricane Michelle
Can you repeat the...
made a landfall on which
2001,
island?
can you repeat where?
Cuba, Fiji, Hawaii, or Samoa?
I don't know if there were
5
2001
seconds.
hurricanes that were that strong.
Pick one.
Hawaii?
Final answer. It's locked in.
Final answer.
Jeremy, it was Cuba. I'm sorry. We've
Okay, let's
struggled
let's
on
talk
that
hiccups
one.
later, please.
Oh, Jeremy. Hurricane Michelle, a very powerful hurricane that struck Cuba in 2001. Not many storms hit Hawaii, as a matter of fact, and certainly
Yeah,
none.
I was thinking that. Why didn't I just think of that?
Well, who knows? I'm
Yeah,
sure
'cause
there'll
Hawaii
be
has
a
too cold
next
the
time.
temperatures.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
not always. I'm sure there'll be a next time for you, Jeremy. But this time around, I'm afraid it ends in naught.
That did not go so
But,
well.
Oh, goodness me. I feel sorry for you because, I mean, if we had like a bird category, I'm sure that would be great. But hey, you told me
I'm sure
before
I
the
know
show
so many more questions.
you're relatively new to this, so maybe a little bit more in
Yeah.
the books might get us there next time. But Jeremy, it's been great
Yeah.
having you on board. It's great to see someone new. Hope you enjoy the winter up there in Canada. But that's it from us for now, and we're going to move on to our next contestant. But that was Jeremy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome back to the Super Cyclone Challenge. We're here once again with another contestant trying to get as high as possible up that mile per hour tree. How strong will they get? Will it be a tropical storm, hurricane, major? Is it even going to be a hurricane? Well, that's up for them to decide. But whatever mile per hour they get to at the end will translate to real dollars, and they'll be able to take that and do whatever they want with it once they receive it. So, all that stands in the way between $0 and $250 prize is 24 questions. And tonight, we're in our next episode here, we are now joined by another Force 13 favorite, Zeta. Welcome.
Hello.
Hi, Zeta. You're still relatively new on the Force 13 team, but you've become quite a prominent member.
Yeah.
How did it all start? Other people, they may want to know, how do I get involved? How did you?
Well, I've always been a big fan of Force 13's storm and track animations and season animations, and sometime in May I I started doing them by myself with my own little icons, and
Ah.
this started to pique my interest. And hey, I kind of want to join Force 13. So I joined the call one day. They were playing Bubble League on Discord.
Yes.
Yeah, and I decided to join in. And Jack really liked me, and he suggested that I join the team, and I took his
That's
word
right.
for
I
it. So here
remember
I am.
seeing. I remember seeing your name on that game before I knew you.
Yeah.
That's right. And then we did a little bit of VR chat, didn't we?
Yeah, where we streamed the 2023 blooper reel.
Oh God. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, it was
Memories,
so goofy.
memories. Okay then.
Memories.
So tonight's game, Zeta, you got a target of any sort, or you just gonna suck it and see?
I'm gonna try and reach at least category 2, 100 miles an hour.
Well, only one person has done that so far. It is. I mean, I don't. Some of them have been quite difficult, but I think quite a lot of our people so far could have performed better.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
You've
No
noticed
offense to
that, okay?
them. No offense to them.
All right, all right, all right. None taken. Okay then, well of course we first start off with our quickfire round ahead of those 24 questions, which will get us as high up as we can. The quickfire round will give Zeta as many lives as possible, 10 short seconds to list as many of X, Y and Z as possible in the category. And Zeta, what kind of category are you hoping doesn't come up on this?
I'm not really good at storms that are in the Australian region, South Pac, or Southwest Indian Ocean.
Well, I'd like to
Not
throw
really
a
good with Southern
curveball at you.
Hemisphere.
I'd like to throw a curveball at you because it's not even about
Oh.
storms.
Oh.
All right, Zeta. I'll read this out slowly to give you as much thinking time as possible, but you're going to have 10 seconds when I say go. So here it is. Using the GOES satellites as an example, name as many weather satellite families as possible, with GOES being one of those. Time starts now.
Goes 8. Goes 16. Ramb. I. No.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Gosh, Zeta. It didn't quite work for
no.
you.
Not really. I
Satellite
was not expecting
families
that to come
such
up.
as GOES, Himawari, Zeta,
Oh no.
Comms, DMSP, Fengyun, GOMS, Jason, Meteosat, Metop, MTSat, Nimbus, Pose, Sentinel, SMS, Suomi, Tyros, and Vanguard were all the options.
I only know like 2 of those.
Ah, Zeta only knows
I only
two of
know like
those.
2 of those. Yeah.
Now, we can't do an actual poll, but you've given me 2 actual satellites, so I'm going to give you 2 lives for that because I'm feeling very generous.
Okay.
And I'm possibly getting very generous in my old age. But we're going to give you 2 lives as we enter stage 1. But I think, you're actually quite good at this, aren't you, Zeta? I think you might do fairly well with just 2 lives.
Yeah, I've had some practice.
Okay.
As I was on the Vortex earlier.
Ah, the little spin-off show that we've got on the Force 13 Extra channel, run by Charlie, getting his game show feet wet there. Okay, then, here comes stage 1. 20 seconds on each question. Best of luck, Zeta. Hope you get as far as possible. Here it is. In 2004, Hurricane Ivan occurred in which basin? Is it the North Atlantic, Eastern Pacific, South Pacific, or Indian Ocean?
North Atlantic, final answer.
That's the right answer for 20 miles per hour. Alright, we're off on the right foot. Without making any jokes related to that. Question 2 will get us to 30 miles per hour. Here it is. In 2014, Typhoon Ramazan reached 160 mile per hour winds, and which status? Was it tropical depression, severe tropical storm, hurricane, or super typhoon?
Super Typhoon.
Final answer.
Yes.
It sure is, and it's the right one as well for 30 miles per hour.
Alright.
Okay, good start, good start. Let's hope nothing trips you up before the 40 mile an hour point. It has caught a few out this series. Question 3 for 35. Which of these ingredients are required to designate a tropical cyclone? Is it 30-degree sea surface temperatures, a centre of circulation, anticyclone, or central dense overcast?
A center of circulation. Final answer.
You think it's right?
Yes, it
You
is.
sure?
I'm sure.
Alright, I'm not tricking Zeta here. It is the right answer. 35 miles an hour. Yeah.
I almost accidentally said a Christian quote.
Really? What was that?
It was like, I die.
What?
Yeah.
Where am I?
Where am I? It was on accident, too.
Yeah. Alright, just another 20-second question separating you from tropical storm status and your first safe zone. I mean, hopefully you won't need to walk on this one. You do have 2 lives. Here it is. Cyclone Harold reached Category 5 status near which region in 2020? Was it Antigua, Sri Lanka, Cape Verde, or Vanuatu?
The last one. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Vanuatu? Final answer.
Yes.
It's locked in. Zeta has selected an answer that you don't know how to pronounce.
Yes, the last one.
It's the right answer for 40 miles an hour. Tropical storm.
I didn't even know it, but I just guessed it because it sounded like it was South Pacific.
It certainly is. Tropical storm status it is, and that is locked in. How you feeling?
Quite confident. I'm
All
only
right.
on 2 lives, but
Yep.
here we go.
All right, good. Okay, then, we'll have 30 seconds for the next 4 questions. You haven't been troublesome on time so far, so take a deep breath if you want when these questions come up. Here comes the next one for 50 miles per hour. Force 13's first live coverage occurred in which year? Was it 2005, 2009, 2012, or 2015?
2015. Final answer.
What makes you so sure, Zeta?
I remember hearing it a while ago.
Not last night.
Oh.
Oh, your power's gone out.
It was a long time ago. I don't remember. But
I
just know
say
it was-
say that because
It was either.
Hmm.
I was thinking either 2015 or 2016. I know
Well,
it was one of those two.
it
years.
is the right answer for 50 miles per hour. I say
we
last
go.
night because we were chatting about what the first storm coverage we did was, and it was Cyclone Pam, of course. You just had to remember what year that was, Zeta, but you got it. 2015, March.
Alrighty.
Question 6 for 60 miles per hour. Here it is. In 2022, the first storm of the season in the North Indian Ocean, Cyclone Asani, occurred in which month? Was it January, March, May, or July?
May.
You sure about that?
I believe so.
Believe
Let's
so.
lock it in.
It's locked in. Only used 8 seconds there, so hopefully you're confident. Zeta, I can tell you that that is the right answer for 60 miles per hour.
Here we go. Feeling confident.
Oh yes, we're doing okay here. 2 lives, but things can go wrong awful quick.
It can.
Here's the next question, which gets us to 70. Very happy about this. We're finally getting another
Alright.
person doing relatively well. I just hope I don't jinx it. Here we go. How many major Category 3 plus landfalls did Typhoon Gay make in 1989? Is it 0, 1, 2, or 4?
2.
That was very emphatic, Zeta. What makes you think 2?
I remember watching the animation on the 1989 Westpac animation on my TV a long time ago, because I always have it on in the background. So, I even said before, like, that could help in my knowledge for the Super Cyclone Challenge.
That's
let's
the
see if
right
that
answer.
prevails.
70 miles per
I knew
hour.
it.
That's amazing.
Data.
Goes to show that anyone who wants to play a Super Cyclone Challenge should watch our animations on TV more, apparently.
I was also thinking they should look at On This Day as well.
On this day, yeah, that's another one. All right, just one question separating us from hurricane status, and that means we're just, what is it? 1, 2, 3. I think it's 4. We're 4 questions away from your target, category 2. So, well, 2 lives, 4 questions. Fancy those odds. Here we go, 30 seconds. Since the 2021 season, how many Atlantic hurricane names have been retired? Is it 0, 1, 3, or 5?
So we have Ida, which got retired in 2021. Then we had Fiona and Ian in 2022. Nothing got retired in 2023, so that would make there to be 3 retired names.
No further explanation needed. It's the right answer for hurricane status.
Here we are.
There's a little dance now.
Little jig.
Yeah, a little jig, indeed.
Jig box.
Jig, I knew you would say that. Jig box.
I knew it. Yep.
These people. All right then, we're up to hurricane status. We'll have 40 seconds on the clock for the next 4 questions, which will get us to category 3 major if Zeta can get all questions correct of these next 4. So here we go then. How are you feeling, Zeta? You want a little break or should we proceed?
I believe we should proceed.
Okay.
I'm feeling pumped.
Feeling pumped. Here we go then. 40 seconds
Yeah.
on question 9 for 80 miles per hour. The final storm of the 1969 Atlantic hurricane season reached what intensity? Was it a tropical depression, category 1, category 3, or category 5?
Was it a depression?
You want to think a little? You got 40 seconds there. We've used 10. For final storm in the 1969 Atlantic hurricane season, which what intensity? TD, Cat 1, Cat 3, Cat 5.
Oh, I thought you said Cat 2 for the second.
Nope.
Oh, so I'd say category 1.
Final answer.
Yes.
Okay. You did originally say tropical depression, Zeta. I just wanted to make sure you had a bit of thinking time before you locked it in. Do you think it's right?
Yeah. You said storm, so I corrected myself there.
Well spotted. Although it would look silly if it's wrong. It's the right answer. It was Hurricane Martha, category 1.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that is good. That is really good.
Yeah.
Riding our luck a little bit here. 2 lives still
Corrected it.
intact. Excellent. 40 seconds on the next question, which will get us to 90 miles per hour and tantalizingly close to your target. Here it is. What was the strongest storm of the 1972 Pacific typhoon season? Was it Betty, Marie, Rita, or Tess?
Oh shoot. I don't know this one that well, but I need to think a little hard on this one.
Strongest storm of the 1972 Pacific typhoon season. Betty, Marie, Rita, or Tess?
I think I'm gonna go with Tess.
Final answer.
I'm thinking either Rita or Tess.
Final?
I can't remember if Rita
10
was
seconds.
from the stronger Rita was from a different year or what, but I'm gonna go with Tess. Fine.
Okay, locked in. Zeta,
Yeah.
it's not Tess. It's the wrong answer.
Oh no, not again.
We've got 1 life left. Think about whether you want to walk or play. Time starts again. 40 seconds starting again now. What was the strongest storm of the 1972 Pacific typhoon season? Betty, Marie, Rita, or Tess? Well, it's not Tess.
Rita.
Final.
Fine.
Okay. Sadie, you could have walked. You could have
Oh.
walked at 80 miles per hour. You've locked in Rita. And Ethan loves Rita. Loves Rita
Yes.
so much. And he'll be even happier now because it is the right answer for 90
Yes!
miles per hour.
There we go!
Yes!
There we go!
Yes!
There we go!
We're still in the game. But we are...
Oh, I was so worried there.
We are precarious. We're down to one life, and we're just one question away from your target. It's going to be a difficult one for you, whether to play or whether to walk. I just sincerely, whatever you do, Zeta, do not get it wrong. Okay?
All right.
This is for 100 miles per hour. Which of these Australian cyclones reached an estimated pressure of 900 millibars? Was it Faye, Vance, Marcus, or Inigo?
I'm gonna walk.
You're gonna walk?
Yep. I know none of these storms.
Oh boy. Zeta is walking. Final answer.
I'm walking.
Damn it, so close. It's one of those borderline cases. Maybe you'll be upgraded in reanalysis, Zeta, hey?
Maybe. I mean, I was in 2020.
That's right. Well, that is a
And that's
90
the storm I
mile...
was named after.
90 mile an hour. That's what I would call a win, Zeta, to be honest with you. I mean, whether or not the questions are more difficult this time around, you are the second best so far this series. How you feel about that?
Feel really good about it. I honestly, I was getting really worried when we had that one South Pack storm. I honestly thought I wasn't going to get that right.
Oh, yes. Question 4.
I honestly also thought that I wasn't going to get 1972 Westpac as right as well.
Okay, then. Well, no pressure now. If you would have played this question, what would your answer have been? Take a stab in the dark. Faye, Vance, Marcus, Inigo. Which one do you think?
Vance.
If you'd have told me Vance, that would have been the wrong answer. The right answer was Inigo. 2003 in the Australian region got down to 900 millibars. All the other storms were less intense, according to the official analysis. Oh yeah, 90 miles per hour it is for Zeta. I'm feeling good. We've had some contestants that I wish had done better. You know, I just felt for them. But we finally have a good performance here from Zeta. 90 miles per hour. That's a great one here as we finish tonight's show. And we'll be back again with our final... Is it our final? I think we've got one more. I can't even remember how many episodes we've got left. I think we have... We have 2 more after... Yeah, we have 2 more episodes after this, so hope you enjoy those. But that was Zeta. Is there anything you wanted to plug before we finish here? Or anything you just want to say?
At a puzz.
At a puzz. That's right. And, I mean, just out of my curiosity, I mean, are you enjoying it here on the team? And how do you see our future here?
Absolutely, I've enjoyed my time on here. It's definitely it's given me something to do, you know, and I've met amazing friends here. I want to continue to do that.
All right.
And I'm hoping for a bright future for me on the team.
And hopefully some big plans ahead for us as well. That was Zeta. Thanks very much for playing, and we'll be back with more contestants next week on... Oh my goodness, I got stuck in my throat there. Another episode... Oh, let's just finish the damn thing. Next week on the Super Cyclone Challenge. Good night.